Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
And of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
We know MP's got game, and he's been talking lately about becoming the best player in his conference. So far, he's been up to par on that goal, doing some impressive things out on the floor. Now, I do think MP's got another gear he hasn't yet reached, but if he does, he might just slide himself into the top spot in the conference.
And now the Los Angeles starters. MP is out there with James. Then there's James, then it's Jake Laravia, and it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Not a great decision there. With a defender in your grill, kick it out.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Misses the three. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
From deep, Holmgren knocks down the long J.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. James passes to Laravia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 7 points.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response three. This guy is all about winning.
Here's Hartenstein. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers delivered in a major way. He dropped 24 points and knocked down his share of three-pointers. That was a factor, too. He seemed to be everywhere out there doing whatever he could to help his team, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Robinson Earl's checked in for Laravia. Marcus Smart comes in for Reeves, and it's Bufkin in for James. The score now all even.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Mitchell, the pass to Williams. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Smart. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Bufkin with the bucket.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down low. Here's Sorber, and there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
Smart kicks it out to MP. From downtown, and Los Angeles, another three.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
SGA, good.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Smart. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Pass to Sorber. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Joe, to the paint. Sorber with a bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Bufkin with the bucket. Bufkin's got his second bucket on the night.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Outside Joe, the three is up. Counted from distance.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Making a change here. MP's checked in. Lakers trail by 4. On the court for the Lakers, we've got Marcus Smart. MP is out there with Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Bufkin in at the point. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Caruso. No points so far. Holmgren finds Mitchell. Takes a 3. The rebound by MP. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." That's you, Ryan.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Foul called on MP. That's his first foul. SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City. James is checked in for Los Angeles. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Lakers trail by 4. MP. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Caruso outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. 4-3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smart passes to MP. Here's Robinson-Earl. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, my goodness. Take a flight, Mr. Caruso. Woo-hoo!
Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Now here's MP. He's got 16. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Pass to James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Mitchell. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Back to James. To the middle. Doubled by Caruso. Pass to James. Doing what he does. LeBron.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Joe misses. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. And next, thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the three, the small forward. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise. Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Pass to Reeves. Back to MP. Right side Reeves. MP, the pass to James. Takes the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That three's off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside, here's MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's SGA. There's the triple. And it's Holmgren missing. Los Angeles leading by 5. James outside. Driving inside. Back to James. MP outside. James left side. On the wing, Reeves. James outside. Off target with the 3. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Count it.
Wow, that is a big-time drive by Jalen Williams. This guy can do it all.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 5. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That game will be the third of 5 at home.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You look at MP, he's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. He must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star Weekend.
And it's obvious the fans want him there as well. He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Now here's MP. James finds MP. Malarabia launches it. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
when it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Shot's good by James.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Good look from Holmgren, and the deficit down inside single digits. Holmgren's got 24.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Then it's MP, and it's Bird in at the four-man position.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. A 12-point game. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on James. To the inside. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Now MP. Lays it in easily.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
SGA. Now Caruso for three. MP pulls it down. Now James. Outside MP. He launches. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Caruso. Williams comes in for Bradley, and it's Wallace in for Mitchell. Larabia's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Bufkin. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's MP. Holmgren there for the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Reeves.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talked about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
Arabia left side. Now James. Outside Reeves. Now MP. Here's James. He gets two from the low post.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Outside, SGA. Now Hartenstein. Yes! Using that window!
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Lakers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
The scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And they earned win number 9. Each win.
Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
At first, it seemed like MP may have been over his head a bit with the goal, but he's continued to work and keep his head down and deliver on his promise. I expect to see him All-Star Weekend if he can keep this up.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Harper with the steal. Here's Vassell, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
Kicks it out to MP. Knocks down the three ball.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And the Lakers have possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Lock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Back to MP. Bucket is good. MP's got 5 points so far.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Now Castle. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all time, to my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He contributed 42 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Great. He'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Connects from three-point range.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Lakers trail by 3. MP passes to Robinson Earl. MP, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. James lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
I'm not sure what he was...
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Smart is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's MP in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Smart keeps the offense connected. Just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. And it's tied up with that one. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Wembanyama. Castle, no one around him. No good with the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. James finds MP. LeBron outside. MP outside. Fires for three. San Antonio with the rebound. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Bring it up for MP, a free.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Tries the spin move. A three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by MP.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Spurs trail by 5. Outside Robinson. Over to the wing. Looking to end the run. Wembanyama just too big down low.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Pass to MP from downtown. No points there, only his third miss in 10 attempts from the floor. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
To the inside. And finished off by Robinson.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
MP finds James. Back to MP. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
To the middle, 4 seconds left. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's San Antonio as they end the period on a 9-0 run. 2K Sports.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when? All right, next up, we've got some potential. And that'll do it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
On the court right now for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And there's Harper. And it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. Here's Reeves. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
And Connect gets it to go.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots.
Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForest, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Castle. He's got 11. It's good from long range.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Pass to Reeves. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 24.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
That one drops for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Reeves with it. Castle covering. Back to MP. The three for Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Champagny. Here's Castle. They get it back. Wembanyama. Easy money for Wembanyama. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Doncic passes to MP. That one goes in. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Castle. He's got 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James. Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Robinson Earls checked in for LeBron. Smart comes in for Connect. And James subbed in for Luka Doncic. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox, he's checked in for Vassell. The first free throw is good.
We've already run out of ways to describe Wembanyama. Alien, freak, superstar. Probably not anything from this world.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's MP. 28 points for him. Buries it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Wembanyama, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reeves finds MP. This one for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's MV with the rebound. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Robinson Earl. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Fox kicks to Hart. Offline with his 3. On the wing, James. 1 second left, and the basket is good. James has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition.
Okay, fans, it's go time. Get fouled for the fourth period.
J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Smart is out there with Doncic. Then it's MP. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Here's Robinson Earl. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Fox with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Robinson a screen on Doncic. Down low. Kicks it out to Bryant. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 13. Now MP. Here's Smart. Launches it. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. MP really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Dalton Knecht comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
MP high post. Wembanyama on him. Now MP, just 5 to shoot. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Outside Harper. From 10 feet away, MP rips down the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Now Reeves. Now Doncic. It's James. The 3 doesn't go. Spurs trail by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
For 3, does not go in. Here's Los Angeles now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and the dunk by MP.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. He gets it in there.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
MP outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Substitution on the court.
It's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one...
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And midway through the season, is this the point in the schedule where players start to feel some fatigue set in?
Oh yeah, the adrenaline of the beginning of the year has worn off at this point. Everybody is feeling it. This is when you're counting on that preseason conditioning to get you through the rigors of a very long season.
Rest and recovery, most important thing this time of year.
No substitutes for those.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Ali LaForce on our sideline.
Hey guys, well, all eyes will be on the potential MVPs tonight. MP and I chatted about this challenge of facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in this one, and he told me, I am looking forward to it. I know Shai is a student of the game, so this will feel like a chess match at times. It's a test that we're both looking forward to. We'll see how strong his chess game is soon enough.
Good stuff. I know the chess pieces, but that's about it.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Here's Wallace. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein in the post. He's covered by Connect, and Hartenstein gets it to go.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Here's Buffkin, and the three off target. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Holmgren outside, puts up a three. Buffkin with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, it's been impressive. And the question now is, who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Good on the bucket. MP's got 6.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Caruso, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Pass to Buffkin. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Here's Wallace. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, got that one up quick.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Robinson Earl's checked in for LeBron. Vanderbilt comes in for Connect. Smart's checked in for Buffkin. And James is subbed in for Doncic. Here's Robinson Earl. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Bradley misses. The Lakers lead by 5. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to MP. And here's Vanderbilt. Now MP. Here's Robinson Earl. Fires for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Bradley. No good with the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Joe. Pass to Bradley. Over Vanderbilt. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead. They're up. He's checked in for Williams. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's MP. Robinson Earl, the pass to MP. James, outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, a capable shooter at the arc. James has to be taken seriously out there.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Bradley in at the 3.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He dropped 50 points, and he was very efficient from the field. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Work in the interior, MP!
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. James passes to MP. He puts up a 3. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Pass to Robinson Earl to the middle. Here's MP. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
James against Mitchell. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Lakers trail by 3. James passes to MP. Smart for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Los Angeles has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Take it away. Now here's Mitchell. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Bradley. Here's Sorber. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. MP shot is off.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Mitchell, good.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
MP finds Smart. To the paint. Here's MP. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 15 points for MP.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the second quarter. SGA with it. Caruso outside. No good from outside. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race. And that'll do it for us. Thanks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
They've got Luka Doncic. James is out there with Dalton Connect. Then it's MP, and it's Bufkin in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And they have been running their offense through Hartenstein tonight. And he has rewarded all of that trust.
All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. Number 1, Los Angeles.
Over the last month, that has been a big weapon for their offense. They have shot it really well from deep.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Guys, back over to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting. What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
On the wing, Wallace. Caruso outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic on the wing. James outside. And here's MP from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
MP finds James. Doncic outside. On the wing, MP. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his first points in this one.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
Pass to Bufkin. MP outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thunder with a lead. Stolen by MP. Doncic on the wing for the lead. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Back to MP. He shoots it. And it falls all over the rim and in. MP's got 37.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Really smart decision by SGA, taking what the defense gives him.
James outside. Right side connect. James outside. Back to MP. Pass to James. Now here's MP. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. And there's James on the assist by MP. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about...
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I...
Checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Robinson Earl. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Outside Vanderbilt. James passes to MP. Smart for 3. Joe grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 12. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Sorber in at the 5. Vanderbilt, the pass to MP. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Here's Sorber. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Los Angeles leading by 13. MP, the flush.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Some changes for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt, and it's Bufkin in for Smart. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thanks for that, Allie. Doncic outside. Here's MP. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Caruso. Rebounded by MP.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior.